Hello everyone, and today we're back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video, and we're going to be showcasing Boarrok. We're running a robust clever set with the health amulet item, and we're running the secret ability Resilience. You boost your melee defense each time another Loomian's move makes contact with you, which is awesome. The moves I have on this Boarrok is Earthquake, Body Crash, Quicksand, and Bulk Up. The strategy is trap something in, spam Bulk Up, and use Health Amulet to recover health back, and then sweep. And I'm going to try to utilize it with Himber with Icicle Traps and Venolin with Poison to utilize it as kind of a stall-breaking Loomian. The TPs I have on this is 168 in the health, 200 in the melee defense, and 132 in the range defense. The team I have around Secret Ability Boarrok is Lantorch and Luminami for pivot. I got Tata that hits hard, Himber for traps, Weaselin for utility, and Venolin just as a range tank. With that out of the way, let's see how Secret Ability Boarrok does in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Secret Ability Boarrok. And this team looks pretty good. There is a Dorego though. Dorego is bad. I hope he doesn't bring the Dorego. Lantorch is rough too, but I have Luminami that can soak a hit, so it's not the end of the world. I'll bring Weaselin to trap something. I could probably Heavy Shackles either the Metronet, the Hunder, or the Torch. Bring you, because I don't want Flash and Flea being spammed on me, so I'm going to bring Tatub. Although, I wish I had Boots on my Tatub, and I'll bring my Boots Lantorch. I want to bring Himber so bad. Or Venolin so bad. But I don't think I will. I'm scared about Dorego. Dorego's bad news. I think I'm going to lead off with Luminami as a anti-lead to his Lantorch. That'll be what I do. Oh, he anti-led me too. Okay. Well, I outspeed his Luminami, so I'm just going to go for a Thunder Chomp because I outspeed his Luminami. I don't think he's going to go into Lantorch right away, so I'm just going to go for a Thunder Chomp. Oh, I outspent Peace of Mind. You're an offensive Luminami. Why? Take a little bit of damage at least. Well, at least I know I underspeed you, so I go for Flash and Flea and go into Tatub and nuke you, so yeah. Let's just do that real quickly. Flash and Flea. Watch this thing be like Blossom Shell and it lives amazingly. Yeah, watch this thing be Blossom Shell. No, not Blossom Shell, Blossom Pearl, because why not? Just specifically to live a Tatub hit. So yeah, Tipper Thrash. Yep, can't stand to this. This thing's gonna nuke you. He did. Let me guess. Blossom Pearl? It's not. It's dead. Yep, get out of here, Luminami. I do recoil myself, but it's not the end of the world. I have poison on this and setup. He's gonna go into the Torch, I believe. Lantorch to try to counter this. Although now that I'm stuck in a Timber Thrash, he might just go into Hunder. Which that isn't a terrible idea. Oh, he went into Dorego. He did bring Dorego. Well, I can Flash and Flea. And then go into Lantorch. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by a Dark-type move, but I think it's the best play to make. Because Luminami is just a tank. Luminami's just a good old tank. Yeah, it's going for Draco Beam, but I have a Shade Pearl, so I should be okay. Flash and Flea is free, so I can utilize that to my advantage. So we're going to go for the Flash and Flea. Yep, goes for Dark Surge. Just don't flinch, please. Just please don't flinch. It's going to flinch me. I know it will. I actually did a decent chunk, too. Nope, it didn't flinch me. Thank goodness. So, Dorego takes a little bit of damage, and now Lantorch comes in for free, and we go for a free flare. So, that's good. We gotta get rid of this Dorego. If we want to use the Boarrok, we gotta get rid of this Dorego. So we just do the highest damaging move we could possibly do. Because 140 power flare with do or die ability, yeah, it does one-shot a Dorego. So, yeah, he swaps out because he knows. He goes into his own Lantorch, which Lantorch takes a lot of damage. Yeah, Lantorch hits so hard. That did a lot of damage. I'm going to swap into Luminami. And I have an idea, honestly. We're going to go Luminami, and we're going to pivot back out. He's probably just going to go for Flash and Flea and give his Dorego momentum. Which just scares me. Flare. That ain't going to do that much. Yeah, it doesn't do that much. Is it? It got hit. Why did that do 140? Is it like per move? I'll go for Flash and Flay. Yep, he's saving it for later. He gives his Dorego free momentum. I hit it again, which is good. Good. I need to hit that thing. I go for the Land Torch. So yeah, we go into the Land Torch. We go for the Flare again. We gotta get rid of this Dorego if we want to showcase our Boarrok. So, say goodbye to the Dorego. Dorego is dead. Now, I have a pretty good chance of showcasing the Boarrok. If he goes into the Torch, I'm gonna barter it with my Weasland. So that's good. I have Weasland in the back. Oh, he could have... This could be Soul Burst. Could be Soul Burst Metronet. Could indeed be Soul Burst Metronet. So I'm not gonna let the Torch die to that. Yeah, this sucks. This could be Soul Burst. You probably are Soul Burst. Just went for Dark Surge, actually. I didn't think you would do that, honestly. That did a lot of damage, too. Let's see. Are you Secret Ability? I assume that you are. It sucks. I assume that you are Secret Ability because... I mean, there's no other Loomians on your team that could be Secret Ability. So, I'm going to try it anyway because who knows? It might fall for the bait. Nope, he's Secret... Nope. I'm screwed now. Do I have Driving Force at least? Do I at least have Driving Force? Yeah, I'm going to force it out. Because that's the only play I can do. Please live at least one Psycho Blast. And I don't live. Oh no. Oh no. Are we about to get swept right off the floor? We're in trouble. We're going to get swept, aren't we? This isn't going to do enough damage. I know already. I know this isn't going to do enough damage. Yep, it's saving its Soul Burst because he knows. Yep, it lived. Burn, but that's not going to matter. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's no way. There's no way that just happened. There was utterly no way that just happened. We lost. He goes for Soul Burst and lives the hit. We lost. There's nothing we can do about it. He went for Psycho. Live. Thank you, Boarrok. Thank you, Boarrok. I needed you to live that. I don't know why you didn't just Soul Burst, but okay. At least that Loomian is dead. I still have Luminami alive, but it's not looking so good. I hope his last Loomian is something my Boarrok is good against. Hunder. That isn't terrible, actually. We can go for a... We could swap out. No, we can't swap out. I don't think I live a Chili Chomp. I don't think I live a Chili Chomp. I'll try it. Vice Chomps, I live that. Yes! Thank you, Boarrok! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! You're dead, Hunder! Thank you, melee defensive Boarrok! Thank you! I needed that! I needed that big time! Oh my gosh, so Secret Ability Boarrok's gonna come in for the clutch. Oh my goodness, that is huge. There's the Torch, which the Torch is already injured, which is good. We go for the Quicksand. We go for the Quicksand, trap it in. It didn't do as much as I thought, but it came in clutch at the end, which is all that counts. Goes for Fire Breath. It's Ghost to Essence. And we win with Luminami now. So Luminami lives the hit. We go for a Mega Chomp to save on energy. And yeah, it's your last one. We go for the win with Mega Chomp. And that's a GG's. Wow, that was clutch. My Boarrok clutched up at the end. That was intense. That Metronet almost just swept me, which is very scary. But our Luminami comes in clutch. Let's head into battle number 2 with Secret Ability Boarrok. Alright, battle number 2 with Secret Ability Boarrok. Okay, there is an Odasho. Odasho is interesting because I can throw a poison on it. And I can then quicksand it. So honestly, this actually isn't terrible. There is a Gargolem speed, though, that throws everything off. Although, melee attacker, I can trap those in. You're terrible. Glissadia is absolutely terrible, and I have nothing for it. So, That's bad. That is very bad news for me. Although if I could barter it, I could body crash it. So it's not the end of the world, but that's not good. I'll bring Luminami for pivot. Tatab could be so good, but also not at the same time. I'd rather just lead off with Land Torch, go for Flash and Flay. Yeah, that's probably the best play to do. Go for like Flash and Flay. Or I lead off with the Luminami, click Flash and Flay, because he doesn't have a plant type. Yep, he leads off of Gargolem Speed. How? I'm not shocked. Not shocked by this whatsoever. So now I can go for the Flash and Flay, which is good. Then I can go into Land Torch. Oh, perfect. He just went for Slap Down. That's the perfect case scenario. It got a crit, but it doesn't matter. I got a Shape Pearl, and I pivot the health back anyway, which is good. So now, Land Torch, Okozu. Saving my Weaslin. Saving that Weaslin. That Weaslin is bad news, and I gotta save it. We go for the Flare. The Flare completely KOs that Gargolem Speed, because this is Land Torch. This thing hits like a truck. That's the biggest threat for this. That was the biggest threat for the Boarrok, and it's dead, which is massive. And I can keep Land Torch alive. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go Luminami? Helvantic comes in for free, though. Man, that's scary. But, guess what I have? A Boarrok that can swap into you. This is perfect, because I can now go for a Quicksand and trap something in. So it goes for the Darligash. I get a Resilience boost. Oh, come on! That's lame. But now I can trap in the Boarrok. I could trap something in. I could also predict a Body Crash, but I think I'm going to just trap something in. We're going for the Quicksand. There's no way a Helvantic stays in on a secret ability Boarrok, though. It's going to stay in. He's going to predict the Quicksand. Let's be honest here. He's going to stay in, live the hit really well, and then my Boarrok dies to the Helvantic. Yep, he's going to stay in. Watch, he's staying in. I know it. That's the reason why he's thinking about it, because he knows that this Boarrok is going to Quicksand. Yep, he's staying in. No, he swapped. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Got him. I trapped the Ferroglyph, which is good. So I get a little bit of resistance. I get a little bit of damage on the Ferroglyph. Now, how am I going to beat this Ferroglyph? Not sure. I'm going to swap out because, yeah, that's bad news. We can go into the Luminami. Again, I am not going for Weaslin. I'm saving that for Glacidia. Glacidia is rough news. Oh, it's melee defensive. Okay, good to know. That's actually really good knowledge. Knowing that thing's melee defense is really good. I go for Flash and Flay then. Cerebral Slash, that's not going to do that much at all. The Flash and Flay. I know that you are melee defense, meaning that Land Torch comes in and nukes you. So, yeah, let's use that to our advantage. Go to the Land Torch, and let's just nuke you. So, we go for the Spectral Burst that should Oko the Ferroglyph. And we know you're not Boots because you have Bulk Up, and then went for a Cerebral Slash, so this is perfect. He could probably switch back into Helvantic, but it's not the end of the world. Nope, he stays in. He loses his Ferroglyph. Awesome! That's huge. Having Ferroglyph dead is massive. Land Torch is a monster. Land Torch is an absolute monster. I've been using this thing a lot recently, and this thing just always seems to do amazingly. He's going to go back Helvantic. I don't want to make the same swap. I really don't want to make the same swap in. But, I mean, why not? Why not make the same swap in? I mean, I have a Boarrok just for that reason. He could predict, but there's no reason to make the predict yet. We're good. Darligash, don't lower my melee defense again. I got a boost this time. I'm going to predict the Glacidia coming in, because Glacidia is kind of a nightmare. And I would love to get a free KO, so I'm going for Body Crash. On Glacidia. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Say goodbye to the Glacidia. That hasn't even loaded in yet. Say goodbye. I thought that would Oko you. +1 didn't Oko you. Kinda shocked that didn't, honestly. I'll just go Weaslin then, to give you Heavy Shackles. Dang it! I can't believe I didn't KO you. So you got heavy shackles now. I take your power cuffs. Crossbeam. I lived. So I could throw a layer of barbs down. Yeah, I throw a layer of barbs down. Because this thing is heavy shackles. Yeah, I'll let Glacedia KO my Weaseling. That's not the end of the world. So I just throw a layer of barbs down. He goes for Frostbeam. Should KO my Weaseling. Weaseling is now dead. Now we go for the Boarrok. And now that you're slow, Boarrok comes in and goes for the... I could go for Quicksand, but I think I'm just going to go for the Body Crash. Yep, say goodbye to the Glacedia. That was a huge predict. I'm kind of shocked that didn't OHKO, considering that was +1 and Glacedia has no melee defense whatsoever. But, hey, it still did what it needed to do. Oh, yeah, so now it no longer even has its clutch ability, which is good. We go into Luminami. Actually, we go into Venilin. Venilin is very good against Gardrone. So I can lower its speed after an Accelerate. Nope, goes for Frostbeam. I could Mud Spatter, but I also kind of don't want to at the same time. Because I could give him a... Although it doesn't matter if he gets a +2 Rageful plushie, because, again, he can just go Helvantic, which he does. He does go Helvantic, which is good. It's going to do a lot of damage to the Helvantic. Awesome. Lots of damage to the Helvantic. And its speed stats lowered, too. I'm going to save Venilin for that Gardrone. I just go back into Boarrok. There's no reason why not go Boarrok. Boarrok is in a great position to win the battle. So let's just use it as it. So there's a Primal. I live. I get a Resilience boost. Not sure if I'm going to be able to take out the Gardrone at the same time, but it's not the end of the world. We go for the Quicksand. Maybe we could trap something in. Nope, he's just attacking. That makes sense. I should have predicted that, but it's not the end of the world. I think the Helvantic dies this turn anyway. Yes, it does. Boarrok is so good. Like, if you get rid of all the air types, this thing can be very dangerous. Like, that's why I have Himber on my team and, like, pivot like Landtorch and Luminami. Is because you really do need that pivot for this Loomian to work. Gonna go for a Body Crash. He's just gonna KO me, but that's not the end of the world. I will laugh if I actually live this. Nope, I don't live it, but that's not the end of the world. I now go for a Landtorch swap in. I mean, I could go Luminami. I mean, it's kind of no reason to just go this and go for Flash and Flay. I mean, it's the smart play to do. Yeah, it goes for the Thunderstrike, but I live the Thunderstrike and pivot out. Yeah, I pivot out so I can have this thing soak another hit, so that's good. Boom! And now we go Landtorch, and Landtorch wins. Landtorch just wins us the game now. So we go into you. We go for the Flare to do the most damage possible because Fire Breath could activate Rageful Plushie, and I don't want to risk that, so say goodbye to the Gardrone, and that is a GG's. Boarrok popped off in battle number 2. Let's head into battle number 3. Jimmy Joe Bobby is back. We are into battle number 3, and there is a Scampy. That's actually a very interesting Boarrok. Not very interesting Boarrok. Very interesting matchup. The biggest flaw is that there is a Stratosaur and a Dragodyne, which is bad news for this team. Parasol's also kind of rough for this team too, because this thing just hits too hard. And that Novadius could also be ranged, so not great. This is definitely not a good battle for Boarrok. Although, I can stall down the Scampy, so it's not terrible. I can Weasel in something. I can Weasel in the Tata or the Dragodyne, or that. I'm even debating about leading it, but Weaselin, no. Not Weaselin. Jimmy Joe Bobby knows, probably. I'll go into Himber. Icicle Traps look okay. I kind of just want Pivot, and then I'll bring my Tatub. That's probably the play to do. We'll lead off with you. What? I think he's going to lead off of Tatub. Let's see, though. No, he won't lead off Tatub. He'll lead off Dragodyne, actually. I mean, I don't know why. He's going to go Tatub. Why wouldn't he go Tatub? Right? Why wouldn't he go Tatub here? I'm just going to go for the Flash and Flea because it is the safest play. But why wouldn't he just go Tatub here? Because, yeah, it's a Luminami. I could hit you with a Mega Chomp, but that's too risky when this thing has Egg Storm. So, I think Jimmy Joe Bobby's just going to, swap into Tatub. Dang it, I knew he was going to do it too. The only thing I can do against this Tatub is stun it for later in the battle, which, you know what? I'm worried about losing this, but let's do it. He knows. He knows I'm going to Weasland. Oh, no. Oh, no. He knows that I'm going Weasland, does he? He knows. He knows. I wish I clicked Flash and Flay. No. No. Jimmy. Jimmy. Don't you dare think about it. He did. He gets tradered. Thank gosh. He gets tradered. Okay. He has Heavy Shackles now. Alright. He has Heavy Shackles. T-Thrash, I live. I'm gonna go for a layer of barbs here. I go for a layer of barbs here to get hazards on the field. So I get a little bit of hazards up. And now the Tatub's slow, so that's good. The Tatub is slow. He goes for Jungle Jitsu, which is not the end of the world. Now we go into Land Torch. Do we? Yeah, we go Land Torch. Land Torch is the best play to make, unfortunately. And we go for the Fire Breath. Fire Breath is the best play to make here. I don't know. The thing is, his Tatub Shreks my team, so even with Heavy Shackles... Nope, he's not saving it. I'm fine with that. Tatub's dead. Problem is, his Stratosaur and his Dragodine are still alive. Which is bad. They're both bad for my... You know. They're both really bad for my Boarrok. I hope he doesn't go Dragodine. Okay, that's interesting. This has gotten a little bit interesting all of a sudden. We're gonna go Boarrok, because it's the best play to make here. I just hope he doesn't set up a Tamp right away. It'll be bad news if he does. Nope, he went for Body Crash, which gives me a +1. Good, +1. I get Health Amulet boost. And now I gotta trap it in. So I'm gonna go for the Quicksand. Please don't go into Dragodine. Don't go into Dragodine, please. Don't go Dragodine. Okay, he's stuck in. He's stuck. And I'm getting Resilience boost too, which is good. Oh, come on! Really? Really? Battering Ram stinks. Well, at least he's trapped, so that's good. He's trapped in with Battering Ram. And if he attacks again, I should be able to get a hit off. So I'm going to go for the Body Crash. Yeah, this is an interesting matchup. Just don't Oko me, and we're good. I don't. Good. And now I can get a big old hit off. Yes, a nice good old hit off. And his Scampy will be out of energy after this turn, which is good. So we just go for the Body Crash here. I might live, because I am at +2. Let's see. I might live, though. He's going to be out of energy. His Scampy's going to be out of energy. Yeah, Scampy hits so hard. Like, this thing can nuke. I'm so glad I'm able to get the Scampy very low against this and not anything else that's really scary. So that's good. Because otherwise, if this Scampy... Tribute? Whoa! I didn't even know Scampy had Tribute. I honestly did not expect that. Not gonna lie. That is kind of respect. That's respect, Jimmy Joe Bobby. You got my respect there. I didn't even know it had Tribute. I didn't even know it ran it. That's kind of cool, actually. It doesn't really affect Boarrok too much because I'm gonna Body Crash it. And it's just gonna go into something that outspeeds me anyway, like the Ludrix, so... I mean, is there really any reason to hold Boarrok? I don't want to get Zip-Zapped. The best play is to just go Luminami. I don't think he's going to make the predict, because he thinks I could sack this Boarrok. I'm not sacking my Boarrok. Yeah, because that potential electric resist, or electric immunity, is a big deal. We just go for the Flash and Flay. It clicks Zip-Zap, which is not the end of the world. It's going to click Zip-Zap to pivot out. So wait, was his Tatub even Boots? I don't think his Tatub was Boots. I don't remember. I don't remember the Trader play at the beginning. I think he was Boots. Thing is, I feel like his Deludrix would be Boots. It makes more... For his team, it makes more sense for his Deludrix to be... No, yeah. His Delud... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll take that. Big boy damage. So yeah, now I know my Land Torch outspeeds it. So we go into the Torch, and... Land Torch outspeeds it with Boots. Because now we know you're not Boots. The Rain's on the field. But that's not the end of the world. I go for the Flare. I wish there were more rain Loomians. I wish there were more Loomians that could set up rain, because the weather's actually very cool mechanics. Like the fog weather and the rain weather are very cool mechanics. It would be nice if they were used more in-game, because the rain is very useful. Parasol. What kind of trap do you have at Parasol? I mean, I have a flare. I think Landtorch just wins me the game, honestly. Because, yeah, his last two Dragodyne and Parasol. So, Parasol gets O-Code. Crit completely didn't matter, because I wasn't hit yet. So, yeah, big boy damage. And now, we KO his Dragodyne. Yeah, Landtorch is an absolute monster. Him losing his Tatab at the beginning helped a lot. And there's the Dragodyne. This thing could be clutch plushy, but, I mean, Tatab can live a hit, so I'm not worried. So we go for the flare, and yeah, Landtorch wins us the game. That was actually a very good showcase for Secret Ability Boarrok, because honestly, Secret Ability Boarrok is honestly really good. And I also got my mastery done with Landtorch. That's awesome. So yeah, Boarrok, honestly very good as a resilience user. I don't think it's as good as Obsidian or Tundraland, but it's definitely something to try out, and I've seen a lot of people in the comments telling me to use this, so there we go. I used Resilience Boarrok. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing Boarrok, and I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye!